Good day, everybody. This is the Hermit Modeler coming at you once again. Today in this installment, I should say, have finished up the track plan and finalized it. And I have just a small 3-track yard that's in a little engine house over there, 2-stall engine house. On this end of the layout, I think I mentioned earlier, there's going to be a town that goes up above. I have a bridge that's going to come across right about here. And I'm going to try and work this bridge in if I can someplace up above with the road going up to it, with a bluff or a cliff right here and coming up, then rising above the track a ways. I don't know, bluff, cliff, I mean, it's two different letters is all it is. And then my town will rise up above into this area right in here, going from end to end. Coming out of the yard, we have some little houses and just a small settlement type thing going on. That little building over there will be a small gas station with a bunch of junk out behind it. The depot I mentioned earlier in a video. I have a small mobile home that's going there, and then this will be a tower, a signal tower that is now somebody's residence. A little road that comes from here, and it actually comes off on the other side over there someplace. So you got your road coming in front of all these houses. Another little house over here with the garage, and I think that garage is supposed to be like that. I have cats helping me. I have a runaround track that comes down underneath of the bridges, comes across, and then on this side, I have my switching area out to industrial area. This building I picture as kind of a sophisticated team track type thing with the little buildings and such going on there. I haven't figured that out yet. That'll be something to do with oil there. I'm not sure what this is going to be. I had it on a previous layout. I had this as kind of a farmer's exchange type thing, something there. Then we have the my proverbial stuck window going in there. On this side, this is going to rise majestically to a nice big tall hill in, geez, you can't get back far enough that I can show you this. There you go. It's going to rise majestically to a hill that then has a tenement rising above it. So, sorry about the shaky phone. Let's try that again here. Sorry, shaky up. There you go. So it's going to have a tenement rising above that. So that piece, a little bit of track will be taken care of. These track sections here will have cardboard put in them, and then there'll be scenery material go around what isn't covered. Most of this will actually be covered with cardboard and scenery that the hill's rising above it. Again, our bridge, nice big long bridge going through there, if you can see that. This is the other side of stuck window and the other buildings. Coming down over here, we had the Farmers Co-op Exchange elevator. And then this, once again, is the little town. This is the other road that I talked about that comes from underneath the bridge, swings down over here, and then you have the little gas station junk area then. That's about where I'm at on planning right now. I have roadbed that's going to be coming in a couple of weeks, a week to 2 weeks. It's on order, and then all this track will be going up on roadbed instead of just laying down there on the plywood. let's run a little bit of a train for you here, give you an idea of what some of the things we're going to run into. How about if we go the right direction? Put it up to about, what are we, 13, 14, 15, let's put it at about 16. I'm running the NCE Power Cab System, DCC, command control. And I just have that right now, since I'm going to be doing track work. That's just plugged into wires. That's all that I'm running on it at this point right now. I don't have anything permanent going because all this track is going to be coming up yet. I'll be putting in this area, I will be putting in a control panel there. So anyway, we are running, what is about 5 cars, and BLI, Frisco, SW1500 engine. And then I think all the cars on this, if I'm not mistaken, are Athearn. And you'll notice you can hear some clicking and stuff going on. That's because, once again, this track is not nailed down. This track is still loose. So we're just setting this train up to get a little bit of practice and kind of giving you an idea of what goes on before the layout is actually built. And we're going to find out where we have problems with, trains going through crossings, turnouts, bridges, anything like that. Coming off of bridges, going on bridges is always a problem. So what I'm trying to do is just give you an idea of the things we have to check on. And this is before the road bed goes in. Once the road bed goes in, we got to do the same thing all over again. This also makes sure that I don't have any turns that are too tight for the train to negotiate. And let's just let it run through the bridge here quietly for a minute. I do have the sound on this. BLI gives you the opportunity to also run bells and whistles and such. So. Okay, so anyways, we're going through the bridge. We watch it as it comes off the bridge. Is it going to dip or anything, or is everybody going to come off smooth? These are things that you'll have to look out for as you're building a layout. This is just on Atlas pier set, and it will all be covered. It's a cheap way of getting it up and over without a big hassle. And like I said, I will just cover that in with cardboard in those open areas, and then compounds and so on and so forth to cover that all in. Now, so we'll have to watch as it comes through here. We have a weird turn coming up right there. Does it go through that fine? Yes. Radius on this is 22 inch, and I have a reason why I'm running 22 inch radius. We're going to swing away from that for a minute. I have BLI's Texas 210-4 and a couple other big engines that I just like to put on just once in a while, just for, I don't know, kind of like an excursion thing, just to watch them go. They're not part of the actual layout, but I do want to make sure I'm able to run them when I want to. I can't think of a whole lot else to fill you in on at this junction in the layout. Like I said, we're just still waiting for the roadbed to come in and some scenery material. And then at that point, we'll be able to go on. We're going to let this train come up. I have cats now, and I like to stop the train inside the bridge so that I don't have to worry about kitty cats doing weird and exotic things to my engines, freight cars, and the caboose, and other types of things. So we will run that so that it comes inside of there, and then we'll shut it down. And that, people, is the beginnings of a new layout. And I want to thank you for stopping by. This is Hermit Modeler. I'm off the air and gone.